When you hear the words New York, you think big city, but there's so much more to this state. We just spent some time in upstate New York at the Finger Lakes area, and it is absolutely gorgeous. There are lakes, there are rivers, there are waterfalls, there are breweries, distilleries, wineries, and so much more. We had a lot of fun exploring this area. Let us show you what all we did. We are out exploring the Finger Lakes in upstate New York. The Finger Lakes, it literally looks like God took his fingers and went down the earth and made these long, skinny lakes. So right now we are on Cayuga Lake, and right around this area there are 10 beautiful waterfalls. This one is the tallest at 215 feet. This is Taughannock Falls. So we're gonna take this hike down and get a closer view of it. So we are currently at the overlook, and you can park in the parking lot and come down to the overlook. But this is as close as you're gonna get to the falls from the overlook. If you wanna get down there, we have to go hit a hiking trail. So there are several trails you can take, but it looks like this Purple Gorge trail is the one we're gonna wanna do to get the best view of the falls. Almost as soon as you get on the trail, you come to the lower falls right here. It's got a nice sound to it. It's not like one of those huge waterfalls, but it's definitely got that great waterfall sound. You cannot go swimming in this waterfall, unfortunately, because it's a very hot day, and that would feel fantastic. But we're about to do the 3/4 mile hike up to the viewing platform, or the really close viewing platform that we saw from up top at the main falls. No swimming is allowed, but people are definitely down there walking through the falls.
We're not swimming.
So we got to see how we can get down there and stick our feet in that water. There it is. How beautiful. If you keep walking, there is a trail at the end that will get you even closer to the falls. Well, this is as close as you can get. There is no swimming, and understandably, that is a very tall waterfall. So if you got in that water and you got under that waterfall, you could be seriously injured. But look how beautiful. And right now, me and Jason have it completely to ourselves. We timed it just perfectly. Look, nobody else is here. Just us. By the way, this is a super easy walk. It's 3/4 of a mile, but it's all flat. There was a lady with a walker, another lady with a cane, so anyone can do this one. And it's so worth it. It's beautiful. Bring water if it's a hot day like it is today. Look at all the mist coming off of it. You can tell how powerful a waterfall is by the amount of mist at the bottom, or spray at the bottom. It's absolutely beautiful. So when you're done taking all your pictures, just sit and enjoy it. It's gorgeous. This gorge is amazing. Yeah, there's a nickname that Ithaca is gorgeous because there are so many gorges and waterfalls around here. There's only one for us. There are 10. I don't know if we'll get to all 10 of them, but this one's pretty spectacular. We are definitely doing more than seeing waterfalls while we're here in the Finger Lakes, but there are quite a few of them, and we've decided, well, we're right here. Here's another waterfall. Let's stop and check it out. This is Buttermilk Falls, and the cool thing about this is you don't actually have to hike to it. You park in the parking lot, you walk over here, and here it is. Swimming is prohibited right now. They're actually doing a little work on the swimming area, so hopefully they'll be back open soon. Well, there's like a bulldozer going through the waterfall platform right now, so that's kind of like sucks, but I understand they need to do some work here. But, well, it is what it is. The waterfall would be beautiful if there wasn't construction going on today. There are trails that go up both sides of the falls. So we saw some people carrying picnic items up to the top. You can do that, or there's picnic tables right here at the bottom. Okay, so you don't have to do a hike here. You can see the lower falls from the parking lot area I just showed you. But if you do climb up a little bit, I said you can climb up on either side of the falls. We decided to come up on the right side of the falls. And it's steps, so just think of it as like a Stairmaster kind of thing. But about halfway up is the falls overlook. And from here you can see up to the upper falls or down to the lower falls. And it's beautiful. It's definitely worth the small hike to get up here. Technically, you're not supposed to swim up here, but everybody is. Jason just waded in with his feet. He has his swim trunks on. I don't have my swimsuit on. I thought we were just gonna walk to the lower falls on this one. I wasn't planning on coming all the way to the top, but I'm so glad we did. The walk is you know, uphill, lots of stairs, but so worth it. It's beautiful.
Oh, that was refreshing. Oh, my microphone. Uh-oh. It's a little wet.
Uh-oh.
Towel. Whoa, we don't have one.
We weren't planning on doing this.
Dry it with my glasses are wet, but it was so worth it. So we had to climb like a lot of stairs to get up here, and there's still more. You can keep going. I think we'll keep venturing on, but the further up you go, the thinner the crowd gets, and you kind of get to do some cool stuff like this. So if you're able and you want to be in the water, near the waterfalls, go up the stairs. Worth it. And working those glutes out really good. Big time, like my butt's numb.
And it's not slippery up here at all. We've been in some waterfalls. You got to be really, really careful where you step because it's so slippery. This is just walking on rock, no slip. Jason's going all in, down to the swim trunks. He's going into the falls. Comfy?
Yeah.
How was that?
Oh, it was awesome. I was just talking to another guy that did it. I go, man, that was awesome. I was all conservative and going in with my shirt on the first time. He just rips his shirt off, goes up there. I'm like, man, you inspired me. So I went up there and did it too. And we're like 10 out of 10. I feel good now, man. It's like I had a nature's bath.
Yes.
This was fantastic. It was this perfect little spot probably about 3 feet deep. You just kind of lay in, and it's got like natural contour to it. So you just lay down, and it's like a bathtub. And the water temperature is perfect.
It feels fantastic.
Probably about 70 degrees.
Feels good.
Yeah, it's cool. And it's totally shady in here. The temperature is probably 20 degrees less.
Absolutely.
Under the canopy of the trees, for sure. That was gnarly.
Well, good news. We got back to the bottom and the construction work is over. Oh, that's much better. So we have come to downtown Ithaca for lunch and to check out the Commons. So we just had lunch at Ithaca Ale House. We didn't go into a whole big food review because we both ate salads, but who's with me? A nice, crisp, refreshing salad is sometimes the absolute best thing you can eat on a hot day, and today is a scorcher. So anyway, we're here at the Commons. This is a pedestrian-only walk area. So there's shops, there's restaurants all throughout here. Let's go take a walk. So we are here on a weekday around lunchtime, and it's kind of quiet, but I have a feeling that in the evenings, and especially on the weekends, this is a really hopping area. That is the cutest outside the coffee shop. You can sit with her and have your coffee. Hiya. And speaking of coffee, this is a really cool area. So we've been walking down for a little bit after getting some coffee, and there's some unique stores. Like there's a used bookstore, there's a record store. It's not like little shops that you would see like normally. They're unique shops. I think it's pretty cool. We hope you're enjoying this video. If you are, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new to our channel, please subscribe and hit the notification bell for more videos to come. Well, of course, we're not done seeing waterfalls, right? Look behind me. This is Ithaca Falls, and it's literally off the side of the road. You just park, you walk across the street, boom, there it is. Now, during this time of year, the trees are blocking part of it. So they say if you're here when there's no leaves on those trees, you get a better view of the waterfall.
They need to prune.
Yeah, they need to cut a couple trees down so you can see it better. Just kidding. But this is one of the most powerful waterfalls in the entire Finger Lakes region. I mean, there is a trail over there. We're gonna see if we can get a little bit closer to it, but it's beautiful. Okay, so we do have a trail. See if we can get a little closer to that waterfall. Whoa, you can really hear it as you're approaching it. This is a powerful waterfall. It's loud. And yeah, this is just a city park. right off the side of the road. How beautiful is this? Whoa, this is beautiful. Listen to that roar. You can get pretty close to this one. No swimming allowed, but this is beautiful and it's so powerful that you can almost feel like winds coming off of it. So it's cooler over here by the waterfall than it is away from the waterfall.
This thing here will pull your drawers off of you.
Yeah, it probably will.
Where are you bathing suit tops? Are y'all?
When we left Ithaca Falls, we drove through Cornell University. That campus is absolutely beautiful. The buildings, I don't know the style or the architecture, but they're like older buildings and they have big like not bricks, like big stones that make up the outside of them. It's different than any architecture I've seen before. It's really, really pretty. And I just want to give props to this town of Ithaca or city of Ithaca for this guidebook. This is literally the best guidebook I've ever seen in all the travels we've done. There's so much information in here. It tells you where all the waterfalls are, where all the wineries and breweries are, and the farmers market, which that's what we're heading to next, is a farmers market.
And it's kind of nice to look at, something other than just looking online on your phone.
Yes.
It's literally like how you would search on your phone. It's all right there in a little pamphlet, and it's got great pictures. And I agree, it's a really great, and they have so many great recommendations in there. They got a page designated for coffee houses, the best coffee houses to go to in town. You can literally just open it up to that page and find out where all the coffee houses are. Restaurants, the nightlife. It's really a great book.
It is. So we're very excited to go to this farmer's market. It's in Trumansburg, so back up by the state park where we were staying. So we're heading that way now. Me and Jason just love markets, and we go to them anytime we find them when we're traveling. We found some great things at these little markets here and there. So this is the Trumansburg Farmers Market. It's open every Wednesday from 4 to 7 p.m. And just taking a quick glance, there are all kinds of vendors. So there's actual farmers. So they have, fruits and vegetables. I've seen eggs, I've seen honey, and then local artisans as well. So let's go check it out. The Finger Lakes region is really known for the wineries and breweries around here, and they've brought their wares to the farmers market as well. Cookies are my weakness.
You want me to log this, or were you logging?
Yes, we can go a 4-pack and cookies and cream.
All right, great. That is
Jason found the brewery.
All right, so my first purchase was a beer, a local beer, Lucky Hair Brewing. Right here, I love what it says here, Lucky Hair Brewing. Lucky Hair Brewing Company was born in a basement using a basic homebrew kit, a turkey fryer, and a few glass carboys. And goes on to talk about their passionate beer drinking family, and they started making it just because they love it, and it's turned into a business. Good for them. This is a light ale. Figured I'd give that a try. I love local beers. That's brewed right here. Let's give it a go, shall we? Boy, oh boy, day drinking is just the best, isn't it? That is light as it gets. Super, super light. Goes down really smooth, very easy. Only 4.2% alcohol consumption, so you can drink many of these before you get a good buzz. But we're just going to have one and done as we walk around the market, which I'm excited. I love a good local market, man. You really get the sense of the culture. You get homemade pastries, pies, cakes, homemade wine, kombucha. I mean, they got some on the street pitas over here. They're whipping up some.
They smell so good.
Pitas. It looks and smells delicious, by the way. It's a small little market. It's where you get the good stuff, honestly. I didn't see a lot of produce. There's some pretty small produce.
I've seen like maybe
vendors
2
here, but Elisa's got a little haul here herself.
Yeah.
Showed them yet?
Not yet.
Well, I'll let you do the honors, but I'm just going to give you a little tease.
Cookies are my weakness, okay? This is a 4-pack of cookies that they said that they've partnered with a local distillery. So each of the 4 cookies has a different liquor infused into the cookie. We're going to save these for later. What we're going to eat right now is this. This is a cookies and cream cookie. So they said they break up Oreos and the Hershey's cookies and cream bars.
Oh my gosh.
To go into this cookie. What?
That is one chunky looking cookie.
That is just as good as you think it is. Oh yeah. Oh my God.
All right. Well, on that note,
cheers.
Cheers.
We got here at 4 o'clock right when it started, and we've been here for about an hour and a half now, and it's gotten a lot busier. A few more stalls have set up. This is a really good farmer's market, so if you're in town on a Wednesday, be sure and come over here. There's several food vendors here, so what I've noticed is what a lot of locals are doing is they're coming over here, they're having dinner, they're getting either a bottle of wine or a beer, and this is dinner for them, dinner, free entertainment, and a really cool environment. We're not hungry yet, so we didn't get any food, but it looks and smells really good. Driving in this area is stunning. I mean, just we've enjoyed driving around because it's so beautiful. You're in mountains, but they're not like scary Rocky Mountains or anything, but you've got, you can just look out and see these gorgeous vistas all around you. And we've been on Cayuga Lake for the last couple of days, and we have moved over to Seneca Lake now, and we are staying at Watkins Glen State Park. So we're going through the town of Watkins Glen right now, and we're like, oh, this is such a cute town. And so I think we're just gonna go kind of get checked into our campsite and then come back into town and get some dinner.
Plenty of great eating spots. Saw Ben and Jerry's ice cream, lots of great pizza joints.
Pizza and ice cream sounds like dinner for me.
Oh my goodness. Oh, no.
I think you missed just a
Dang,
turn.
I'm rubbernecking and I'm just my dang turn. Holy moly, y'all. Look at this.
What?
All right, so this is the barbecue sampler platter here. And it has all the meats. It has a little bowl of burnt ends, y'all. Those are burnt ends. This is the brisket right here. As you can see, oh, look how
It's falling apart.
can't wait to eat this. Pulled pork, ribs, smoked wings. I got the buffalo. You can get a couple of different flavors. We went with our 2 sides are the mac salad and beans, and we got some pickled onions and regular pickles. And I'm super excited. You got a assortment of barbecue sauce here, Carolina barbecue, which is more of a tangy sauce, then red eye barbecue sauce, and then you have the house. It's like it's a little bit more thick.
That looks like my kind of barbecue sauce.
Ketchup base and molasses or something like that. A little sweeter maybe. We'll have to see. But holy moly, I'm excited. I don't know what I'm excited to try it all. So without further ado, what I want to do is I'm going to tear off a little bit of that rib right there. That is a fantastic rib.
Look at it just falling off the bone.
Very well seasoned. Nice, and just a nice layer of smoke. You can see the smoke ring right there. That is a pleasant bite of barbecue right there. And the rib, the brisket that I fell apart just a minute ago. Very nice. That is just tender. Look, it's piled under that pork. Look at this, just super tender.
What? I think Jason's happy.
Very happy.
It's hard to find good barbecue.
All right, I can tell everything else is going to be good. Oh my God, I just tried one of the burnt ends. Y'all, it's just that. It is charred goodness, decadent, delicious bark of a brisket. It's sweet. It's like this. Imagine the best, softest, juiciest beef jerky you could ever
Ooh,
That's what it's like.
honey, you're talking all sexy about your food.
It's like sex in your mouth.
So my favorite barbecue is pulled pork. So I have pulled some of the pork over to this plate, added the house barbecue sauce, which is slightly sweet but not overly sweet. Definitely got some molasses in it.
You got to try the burnt ends.
Oh
And
my God, so good. It's got
Ribs.
really good smoke to it, very tender, and that barbecue sauce is perfect. Great meal. This is such a cute little town. So we walk out of the barbecue joint and we look down and there's a marker on the ground that says Seneca Lake this way. And we look up and we're like, oh my God, the lake is right there. So of course we have to walk to the lake. I love these lake towns. So there's a whiskey bar and a brewery right across the street, and they're both closed today. So I've noticed around here, like all the businesses pick 1 to 2 weekdays and they're just closed. And Wednesday seems to be closed for a lot because coming over to Seneca Lake, we were looking at things to do on Seneca Lake and looking at the different businesses, and a lot of them are closed on Wednesday. So tomorrow's Thursday. Hopefully we can catch some of these things open. Yeah, tomorrow we have a scenic boat tour at 5:30. The sunset cruise was sold out. See, this is the problem with planning last minute. We love doing last minute road trips, like not knowing where we're going next step. And that's how we like to travel when we're on the road. But the drawback to that is sometimes you will run across campgrounds that are sold out or tours that are sold out. So the sailboat tour is completely sold out for tomorrow, and that's the one we really wanted to do. But we did book a scenic tour for the 5:30 slot. Couldn't do the sunset. That would have been awesome too. So just FYI, if you're coming here and you actually plan in advance, I recommend that. And that way you can get the tour you want. The True Love sailboat just came in. That looks so cool. Just look how beautiful and serene this sunset is. What? Being near water just makes us happy. You know, we're big cruisers, like to cruise a lot, so being on the ocean. But this too, these lakes are so serene and beautiful, and it's a totally different experience, but just being on the water, near the water, it's just good for the soul. I mean, look at this. What? And yeah, we're being brave for walking across these rocks. They're not scary at all. Nothing like the rock scrambles we did in Acadia National Park. Good morning from Watkins Glen State Park's campground. We are here in Ellie. We are having a nice quiet morning, or we were having a nice quiet morning. This is the strangest thing, okay? We're in the woods. There's a lake right over there. I mean, it's literally woods all around us. And all of a sudden, we start hearing race cars. I don't know if you can hear this through the microphone. Can you hear that? There's one of the major NASCAR tracks just a couple miles away. So Watkins Glen International Speedway, also known as the Glen. We are not NASCAR people, so I didn't realize that was around here until we were walking through the town yesterday, and I'm seeing all this racing, references around the town. I was like, there's got to be a racetrack around here somewhere. And so I looked it up, and sure enough, there's a very major racetrack right here, and there's cars running on it this morning. That's just such a contradiction, being in the woods and hearing a racetrack. Good morning. It was a heat wave for the last couple days. I'm talking brutally hot. Today it is 73 degrees at 12:30 in the afternoon. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. So we are in Watkins Glen State Park. This is where we spent the night last night, and we are about to hike the Gorge Trail. There are 19 waterfalls, 19 on this one trail that's 1.5 miles long. So I'm excited for this. Let's go. We're at the very beginning of the trail, and the first thing you come to is the suspension bridge, but you hear the water as you're walking up, and you look down and you're like, oh my gosh, look at that. It's just, you can see the path of the water, and it's just truly amazing how powerful water is. You can tell that water has just carved this entire gorge out. This is stunning, and I can't wait to get down there. Seriously, this is incredible. Probably one of the prettiest hikes we've ever done, and we're just getting started. So we're already down into the gorge a little bit. You can see the suspension bridge right up there, and then you can look down and see the water flowing through. And there's just greenery all around you. And look at these walls right here. This is stunning.
The temperature's great.
I know, right?
And the sun is out, so perfect. But I've never seen one set up like this. Very cool.
See the spiral tunnel.
It almost feels like we're in a queue line at a theme park, sort of. A really exotic, well-themed theme park. It's got to have that feel. Like, when have you ever been to a real waterfall that has a spiral tunnel carved into the earth? Really neat.
It's the backside of water. That's so cool, walking behind the waterfall. You get wet going behind the waterfall, but that's okay. It's totally worth it. So we have gotten down through the gorge. You start up pretty high, and it's, you know, staircase and bridges here and tunnels all the way down through the gorge, and we've reached the part near the bottom, or at the bottom, and it is just a flat paved surface. I'm not sure how far it's going to go from here. I know the entire trail is 1.5 miles, so let's keep going that way.
Well, I'll be dang. We literally walked through the gorge into town. It opens up right here in town. Wow, how cool is that? I was thinking we were gonna like have to turn around and just go back up or something, because it said the trail is 1.5 miles. Tell you what, did not feel like 1.5 miles because you're constantly stopping in complete awe of all the beauty that's surrounding you. That was an amazing experience. That was super cool.
Maybe it's 1.5 miles round trip.
It might be. We were thinking it was 1.5 miles
each way,
but we can turn around and go back. That did not feel like 1.5 miles.
No, I'm thinking that was 3/4, and then the round trip will be 1.5 miles total.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but that definitely didn't feel like 1.5 miles. But nonetheless, how cool was that? That was absolutely beautiful. I would definitely recommend that. What's neat is, in all these waterfalls that we've seen, they're all a little different.
Mm-hmm. There's literally town and the Watkins Glen State Park gift shop and visitor center.
So yeah, distance, 1.5 miles one way. So if you want to hike and get your exercise, turn around and go back. You got 3 miles. That's the most beautiful 3 miles you'll ever see.
Considering we're parked at the top, we don't have a choice but to walk and go back.
Yeah, but we're gonna do a little bit more hiking into downtown first. What do you say?
Yep. So we are parked in the main parking lot for the Gorge Trail, but what's cool about this is if you were parked in downtown, you can hike up and then come back down. So that's pretty unique in a state park with a trail. Did I mention how fantastic this temperature is? Like, seriously. Do you remember back a couple days ago when we were hiking our first waterfall? It was so hot, so humid, and now it's just glorious. For my magnet collection, I actually think I like this one better. I don't need Sasquatch. Nope, this is the one. Definitely this one. It's actually a pretty nice gift shop. It has pretty much anything you could want for the region, not just Watkins Glen. And it goes all the way back here, and it's a little cafe. So this park is named after the Watkins family. Samuel Watkins bought the land in 1794 and erected the first mills using the power of the creek. And this is what the mill looks like. Well, we decided since we're going into town later today, we're just going to go ahead and hike back up to our vehicle. So here we go. So going down is one challenge, going up is a totally different challenge. You use different muscles climbing than you do coming down.
Well, apparently we've missed our trailhead because we're finding new territory here. We got Rainbow Falls. Elisa's like, wait, we haven't seen this. I kind of had my head down. I'm just kind of hiking up the trail, and I'm like, you know what? You're right. This is all new area, but we passed our trail to the van, but it all leads out to the parking lot. So cool. What a nice surprise that was. stars.
Yeah, look how pretty. We've not seen this part of the trail before. So we get to walk behind another fall over here, and then look at all these falls coming down. This is just beautiful. I know, like, you can turn here and turn there and go this way and go that way. So
Well, we haven't gone up the
turn.
spiral yet.
Yeah, I think we took a turn somewhere.
We did.
So we're going a different way.
We did.
But that's okay. I'm actually really, really glad that happened. So this way feels more like the 1.5 miles. Just coming in, it's like we took a shortcut or something. When you get to the top of the bridge, you can see Rainbow Falls from the top to the bottom. Yep, definitely seeing more of the 19 waterfalls taking this trail. I'm not sure where the turn is, so I can't tell you, but we're seeing more now. Yeah, on the way in, it said, 19 waterfalls and 1.5 miles. I'm like, that did not feel like 1.5 miles, and I surely didn't see 19 waterfalls, but the full path definitely is. Oh, by the way, you might not want to go to the gym and do legs and glutes the day before you do this. I'm a little sore. All right, so we just came across this sign that says we're at the mile point. So we came in, we're parked here in this parking lot. So we came in here and went this way into the town. Then when we left the town, we've taken it and we're all the way here, and there's still a 1/2 mile to go to the very, very end. So yeah, that first time we only hiked like this far. So that was definitely not 1.5 miles, but from here all the way in is 1.5 miles. So we're gonna go all the way in, and then we're gonna find our way back to where we parked. An actual section to ourselves. This hasn't happened in a while. Is it cold?
Not really.
Look at Jason running up those stairs like he's crazy or something. Dear God. So I'll be honest, there's a lot of trails that are running through here. And it wasn't always clear, like it'd say Gorge Trail, and you'd see a path over here, and you'd see a path over there. And coming in where we did, we weren't at the beginning or the end. And so coming back, we, hit a different way. And we ran into a park ranger, and we're like, okay, look, we're in the parking lot by the campground. How do we get back there? She goes, well, you can go back the way you came, or you can get to the 1 mile marker, cross the bridge, and take the South Rim Trail back. So that's what we're doing. Whew.
We were lost in the gorge for a minute. We were, you're busy doing this, rubbernecking, and I did see one trail, but they're not marked. It just says Gorge Trail, which was the trail that we came up. I looked at the sign, but there was another trail going up, and it didn't look familiar, so I was just like, it's probably right up here, We just passed it up, but you might not come out
the
in
same
the right
place you went in. But we know where to go now. We found a sign. From this point, south entrance, 3/4 mile on this trail. So we're on the upper South Rim.
We go this way, not this way.
So now we're on top of the gorge, not in it. So here's the trail, and you can see the gorge is all down there. And we just climbed a bazillion stairs to get up here.
We're getting our steps in today.
I'll tell you what, it's peaceful on this trail. There's so many people down on the Gorge Trail that it's, except for the bugs, it's kind of congested in some places, and there's nobody on the South Rim Trail. So this is nice. All right, I'm gonna give you a couple of tips for doing this hike. Number one, bring water. 3 miles is a long way. You're definitely gonna need to hydrate. Number two, make sure to wear shoes with grips, tennis shoes or adventure sandals, not flip-flops, not sandals that are slippery because you will fall. And it's muddy. So don't wear your good shoes unless you're prepared to clean them afterwards. So Jason's tennis shoes are gonna have to be cleaned. My adventure sandals are a little muddy, as are my toes, but that's okay. It was totally worth it. Just be prepared for that. So Seneca Lake is really known for their beverages, okay? There's literally this entire book that is the Seneca Lake Wine Trail. There are 27 wineries all up and down this lake. There's also breweries and distilleries. So we have decided not to do the wineries because Jason's not a wine drinker. I really only like sweet wines, so that's kind of not our thing. But a brewery, on the other hand, is. So we are at Goats Brewery.
I haven't seen the goats.
Yeah, we haven't seen the goats.
No sign of the 2 goats.
No goats.
But
And
there's a lot of good beer here.
But this location is just amazing. So we are sitting way up on top of a hill, looking down on Seneca Lake. You can just see, it's kind of hazy today, but you just have these great views all around. There's seating inside and outside. We just got our beverages and our food and we're sitting out on the picnic table. And wow, there's a nice breeze coming off the lake. I could not ask for a better spot right now.
Oh my goodness. Now, this is a flight that I like to be on right here. It's my favorite kind of flight. They had 3 different flights. They have like an ale flight, and then they have all their IPAs on one flight, and then they have all 8 of everything that they have and serve. And if you really look at it, it's only 4-ounce glasses. It's about two full-size beers, about 2 pints. So, with that being said, I will start over here. This is the Pilsner, the Kolsch, the Hazy IPA, and the IPA here. This one's are this is the hoppy side. This is the malty side. This is the blonde ale, the red ale, the Hefeweizen, and the brown ale. All right, so Pilsner first. I just like beer. There's no such thing as a bad beer. I've really never had a bad beer. Well, yeah, I have.
Yeah, I've seen you have bad beers.
That Pilsner, it's just like it's supposed to taste. It's so smooth going down. It's got just a little bit of the bitterness that I like, the bite at the end. Just got just a hint of skunkiness in it, but it goes down really smooth. It's the best way I can explain that one. This is a Kolsch beer. I can't remember the last time I had a Kolsch.
I don't know what a Kolsch is.
That one's a little stronger tasting than the Pilsner. I like it though. It's got a bite to it. All right, the Hazy IPA, I know.
That is definitely hazy.
Yeah, this one here, unfiltered. Oh, and it's got hints of like fruit. Maybe a little citrus in there. All right, the IPA, straight up Indian Pale Ale. Warms the soul and the heart. All right, now on to these are all the hoppy beers, and you can definitely tell that because that's that bitterness that you get of the hops, which I love. This is more of the malty, this is the malty side. This is your blonde ale. Much smoother. These just hit a little bit smoother. They go down a little easier to drink, right? All right, the red ale.
I love all the different colors and textures of these beers.
Yeah. Oh, that's really smooth. I really, really, really like that red ale. That's like probably one of my favorites on the malty side. I would say on the hoppy side, I really like the Pilsner.
Really?
Yeah. That was nice. That first beer was great. All right, now the Hefeweizen. Ooh, all really good beers. I'm really excited about the brown ale.
That was the tiniest sip.
Wow. So that's like...
It's like coffee.
Yeah, because I know me and dark beer. Not my favorite. Like I love a Guinness stout. I'll sit and, if I'm at the right place, I'll enjoy a good Guinness, sit there, watch it cook, have the whole experience. But like 2 and I'm done. So it's a heavy beer, right? It's not that it even has like Guinness. It doesn't even have high alcohol content,
No.
but it's just so heavy. It's so malty. That's kind of, I know that's what it reminds me of. So I took a small sip. Yeah, you down a few of those, it's like eating a cheeseburger and a milkshake. But great beers, all very good, all really good. I'm gonna say my favorite is this Pilsner right here and the red ale. So
right.
on the hoppy side, I'm going with that Pilsner. On the malty side, I'm going with the red ale. These are the 2 winners. Winner, chicken dinner.
So we got a sandwich. It's called a beef on weck. So it's thinly sliced roast beef that has been dipped in au jus on sourdough bread. And it's all like smushy from all that au jus. That's really good.
Let's give it a try.
Take a bite of that pickle with it.
So it's always a good idea, right, to eat when you drink. There you go, and there you have it. But nice little sandwich. But really, the star of the show is the beer.
So we are in the marina now, and it is almost time for us to board our sightseeing tour. So I'm excited about this. When you're at the Finger Lakes, you need to get out on the water. And this is our first opportunity in a few days to do that. We have booked a 1-hour sightseeing tour on Seneca Lake. We almost have this entire boat to ourselves. It is me and Jason and one other passenger for the entire boat ride. So we're going to be able to move around and get the pictures and videos that we want. How cool is that? Like, we didn't plan this. This is not anything special for us having a YouTube channel. We just went online and booked tickets, and it just happened to be like that. If we wouldn't have booked the tickets, this guy would be selling by himself. And we're off, just like that. How cool is this? We have the boats ourselves. Plus one guy.
Strap into the vest fits.
Gotta do our muster drill on the boat too. It is not the prettiest day on Seneca Lake. It is very overcast, but it's not raining, so that's okay. Seneca Lake is the longest and the deepest of the 11 Finger Lakes, so this is the perfect one to take a boat ride on. So we're about 3.5 miles down the lake from Watkins Glen, and we're crossing the lake right now, and then we're going to start heading back. So this ride does not go all the way down to the other end of the lake, and we're moving at a pretty slow pace. So he said it would take about 4 hours at this pace to get to the other end of the lake. So we don't need to do that, but being out on the water is cool, literally cool. I'm actually kind of chilly right now. 450 feet of water below us. This is one of the deepest parts of the lake.
The others.
I had just said,
he just said, I wonder how deep it is. So this is spring fed from underneath, and this lake rarely freezes. It said this lake is not frozen over since 1912. Yeah, you can see off in the distance where the woods are, and then where the woods are not is vineyards. So all around Seneca Lake are vineyards. Was a very pleasant experience. It was nice getting out on the lake. There's a very cool breeze blowing, so it was actually a little chilly out there. I'm like literally covered with goosebumps right now, and it's the middle of summer. This weather's been nuts. So I mean, it was like so hot 2 days ago, and now I'm cold and want to go get a jacket. But beautiful time out on the lake.
Hello everybody, coming to you live from Grist Brewery, basically across the street from the two goats that we were at earlier. Anyway, honestly, we came in, I forgot what beer I got. It was really good. I asked for a lager. They told me what it was. I drank it. Some time has passed, and I done forgot it. The music is good. The scenery is equally as good, if not better. And look at the food. What?
Yes.
So we got a steak yum, which is thinly sliced sirloin, peppers, assorted sauteed peppers, onions,
So kind of like a Philly cheesesteak.
Mozzarella and provolone. Nice, a fancy Philly. We got a pickle, we got some chips. Pub food, y'all, at its best. Elise and I are gonna share this, have a couple of drinks. We got great live music tonight. This guy is really fantastic. He's a quality musician. I can appreciate good guitar picking. This guy is just that. Beautiful scenery. The weather's great. So let's get to it.
So the brewery we were at earlier only had one sandwich. That was all they had. This place has a very extensive menu. Lots to choose from. They have pizzas. A lot of people are getting pizzas, many different sandwiches. So this is what we chose.
Oh yeah. Immediately, that's an amazing little sandwich.
There's so much meat. It's like literally falling out of the sandwich.
Let me see the meat. Oh, that's a good solid sandwich. You know what I'm talking about? Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's satisfying.
My God, that's good.
That's a good little tasty sandwich.
Very good flavor. Lots of cheese. They put lots of mayo on the bread too.
Symmetric, right? It's filled right.
Man, and then
Perfect.
kettle chips.
Yeah, so when we pass this place up, you pass it just a little ways and to go to Two Goats. And I'm like, man, there's a lot of people over there. And anyway, I realize that now. So both places are great, amazing. I love breweries, but I will tell you why this place has more people at it. The food. It's got more space. It has better food. And the atmosphere is just a little bit better. And I do like the atmosphere over there as well. You do have a deck. I think the views are probably a little better. But I mean, this doesn't suck either. Mm-mm. But the food's much better here.
Yeah, over there
Would you
they just
agree?
have the one sandwich as an option. There's a full menu here.
I didn't think it was a good sandwich, but it's like, I chalk it up as, it's beer each, you know. You come here to drink. You come to a brewery to drink. This is what they're good at. This is what they do. They make beer, you know. And food is an afterthought. But if you're going to drink, you got to have some bread to soak up the alcohol, right? So it makes sense. And I felt like that was just a second thought over there, the food. Here, it's equally as important as the beer.
Agreed.
Yeah.
That sandwich was awesome.
It's all about balance. Hey guys, if you like this video, be sure to hit that subscribe button and that notification bell as we post videos just like this one weekly of our travel adventures. Everything from cruising to RVing and all-inclusive resorts. And don't forget to check out our existing playlist. So come along with us on all our adventures. And thanks for watching.